Use centered rectangles of width 0.5 to estimate each of the following. So the first one, we're going 0 to 2. So we're going to have 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, and 2. And then for 2 to 4, we'll have 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4. And then 0 to 4 is just going to be 0, 0.5 and so on up to 4. So it's going to be these two put together. And that's actually the point of this exercise. What we're going to try and show is that the integral from 0 to 4 of x cubed is going to be the same as the integral from 2 to 4 added to 0 to 2. So 0 to 2, 2 to 4 adds up to 0 to 4. That's the whole point of what we're doing here. So what I'm going to do, once again, just to save time, is set the whole thing up on the spreadsheet function. So let's go here, and let's clear everything we had in there, and then we'll set up our example. So let's set up a spreadsheet again. Now the first of these is going to be at 0.25, and then the gaps are going to be 0.5. So I'll put 0.25 in this first cell, and then we'll put equals that one, add 0.5, and then we'll fill that one down to C8. We'll have 8 rectangles in all. So edit, fill range, A2 to A8. So that's that. Now the function is x cubed, so what we need to do is equals this one cubed, and then we fill that down. So go back and select this cell, and we'll go fill range, and that's got to go down to B8. So B8, that's all of our cubes. And then the width of the rectangles is 0.5. So that's going to be equals this one, the height, multiplied by 0.5, which is the width. And we'll fill that down. So edit, fill range, and we need to go down to C8. So now the sums we need for this first one, we need to go from 0 to 2. So that's going to be the first 4 rectangles. So equals SUM, and that is going to be C1 to C4. So we'll have C1 to C4. That gives us that. Then the next one is going to be equal to, and this would be the 5th rectangle through to the 8th. So that's going to be SUM, open bracket, and we'll have C5 to C8. That would be this one. And then we're also going to need the sum of all the rectangles. So that's going to be equal to SUM, and that's going to then be C1 to C8. So this one is 3.875. This one is 59.625. And this one is 63.5. And the point of this that we're trying to get at is 3.875 added to 59.625 gives us 63.5. So the integral from 0 to 2, add the integral from 2 to 4, is the same as the integral all the way from 0 to 4.